What's up, y'all? This Keon with Executive Cuts Landscaping, and me back with a quick little video real quick, y'all. This is something I wanted to talk about real fast. All right, I finished up over here at the property. Let me show y'all the walk around of it. If you're not new to the channel, then you've seen this yard before. All right, so got it looking nice and crispy, y'all. Got it looking good. This y'all has a huge hill in the back here, and you can't really tell from down here, but it's a huge hill. And let me get y'all to walk around. As y'all can see, it's nice and crispy. Everything nice and tight. Everything blown off beautifully. Got it looking good. And yeah, this is the hill in the back. Now, you have to only can use a weed whacker to get up this hill. You can't take a mower up there, or you'll probably kill yourself. Let me see if I zoom in some, if you all can see the steepness of this hill. And get kind of angled on it, and maybe you can't. All right, but when you're at the top of this hill, let's put this back up. When you're at the top of this hill, you can see over top of the house and the houses. You literally can see over top of these houses at the top of the hill. So this customer had a very hard time finding somebody to service the property, just because of that. Because nobody wanted to deal with this hill. And this particular hill gets done on a bi-weekly basis, so we don't like to try to go up this hill every day, just because it's so steep and dangerous. All right, it's a dangerous hill. You know, I'm not gonna say anybody couldn't do it. Anybody can do whatever they put their mind to, but I would say a lot of people wasn't choosing to get it, you know, to take on the property. So he's been happy that we've been able to service his property for the past couple of years. Okay, and so we got this yard looking nice and crispy. As you can see, the sun is going down. Okay, sun is going down. All right, and this is one of those days. All right, we had 18 properties today, so I was able to get 18 properties done solo today by myself. Okay, so don't let anybody tell you what you are capable of doing in your business, because people will tell you, oh, you can't do 18 properties solo, you gotta have help. No, you don't. Now, should I have help, or do I want help? Absolutely, I do want help, and I'm gonna do some hiring coming up. But that's not the issue. The point is, as an entrepreneur and as a person in business, you have an obligation to take care of your customers. All right, so that's the topic that I'm talking about today. One of the things you have to understand is the lawn care business is a real business. Okay, it's a $1 billion business. Okay, it's not something to take lightly. So if you're getting into this landscaping business or lawn care business, understand the type of money that you can make, the way you can be able to provide for your family. Okay, there's not no limitations to it. Okay, you can take this thing as far as you can take it, or you want to take it. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. But a lot of times we get discouraged because we look at the people that's on Facebook, Instagram, the people that's online, and think, oh, I can't compete with them. They already too big. They already own the city. No, they don't. No, they don't. I could tell you, I have one property on this block. All right, and pretty much everybody takes care of their properties. Okay, so down here, looking down, nobody's grass is really tall. Okay, but up this block, which you can't see, you'll see that it's, I mean, if you went up this hill, you will see so many properties that's overgrown. That's probably one up there by that red car that's overgrown, but it's plenty of properties. All right, so again, keep in mind that it's so much grass to cut out here. No 500, 600, 700 lawn care companies in the area can still take care of all the properties. All right, and even with being in competition with the actual homeowners, okay? Because you got to understand, homeowners, they cut their own properties as well. So they don't particularly always need a lawn care provider. Some people like to cut their own grass. But, you know, one thing you will learn is when the weather starts to break and it starts getting hot outside, right? And it starts getting hot outside, you will have an unlimited amount of work that'll start coming in your way. Because when it's 100 degrees outside, the average homeowner realize they don't want to cut their grass no more, okay? Maybe they're sending their kids out there, you know, whatever the case may be, but they don't want to cut that grass in 100-degree weather. Every day this week is 100 degrees. That's where you're going to come into play, okay? Because you're the professional. You're the person that knows how to come in there and get the job done under any condition. It don't matter if it's hot. It don't matter if it's cold. It don't matter if it's windy. It don't matter if it's a little rainy. You're the one that works through the elements because you're the one that has the actual business. One thing you have to do, though, is take your business serious, y'all. Take your business serious. This is a multi-billion-dollar business, okay? Billion-dollar business, okay? And if you just look around in your area, because one thing, let's just talk about the Baltimore market, okay? And in our market, we have so many variety of houses, okay? From single-family homes to townhouses to what we call row houses or connector houses here in Baltimore, okay? And in Baltimore, on one block, it could be 100 houses on that one block, literally. And it's a small block, but it has 100 houses on that one particular block. Yeah, you got to go front to back, because they have alleys where you'll be able to take your, you know, your equipment around to the back and service their properties. But we don't make no excuses, we get it done. In certain areas, you can have on one block, you can have 20 properties that you servicing. Okay, you can have 15, 20, 30 properties on one block, you know, every day. Every day you could do that. And it still wouldn't put a dent in the amount of property that's here to be serviced, okay? So it's always very, so one thing you gotta understand is when you get in business, you actually have to be a professional. You have to be providing quality, professional service, okay? Because that's how you're gonna keep your customers. You don't wanna just get your customers, you wanna be able to keep your customers, okay? So the way you do that is doing the stuff that nobody else wants to do. That's what I always tell y'all. Do what everybody is scared to do or doesn't want to do, okay? If you do that, you separate yourself from all the competition, okay? They don't want to do the hills, you go back there and do the hills, okay? It's not ideal for everybody's business, so some people have commercial equipment only, and so they don't take properties that got big, huge hills like that because they just don't want to do it. They want to be in and out. That's how they decide to market or how they decide to run their operation or their business, okay? And that's cool. Because when you become an entrepreneur, that's the power of being an entrepreneur. You have the freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do. You have the freedom to operate your business the way you want to operate your business, okay? So that's one thing I love about being an entrepreneur because, you know, everything is risky in life, y'all. Everything is risky in life. People will say that being an entrepreneur is risky, okay? And it is. But I think it's more risky to be an employee at a job. And why do I say that? Being an employee at a job, right? What happens is, being an employee at the job, you end up being under the control of an employer, okay? And so any given day, if they decide to do a cut, if they decide to stop this or they don't need this department any longer, they have the power to just take that job from you, okay? Now, not to say that if you become an entrepreneur that you're going to be successful, but one thing being an entrepreneur does for your life is it provides you with the security that you are in control of your life. You are in control of however big or small you want your company to be, okay? That's one thing you have to understand. Taking control of your life, okay? I'm not knocking nobody for being an employee. I've been an employee many years. I haven't always been an entrepreneur. But one thing that happened when the last time I worked at a job is I got fired, okay? And when I got fired from that job, I started to understand that the job was in control of my life. They didn't care about how my family was going to eat. They didn't care about any of those things. The job was only particularly caring about what was beneficial for them, okay? And at the end of the day, that's what the position that the job put themselves in, was to be able to control whether or not they want to keep you or they don't. And that's their right. And so being an entrepreneur, you put yourself in that position, okay? So I tell everybody, get at, if you're going to do anything, do it to the highest level possible that you can do it, okay? Do that thing to the highest level possible for you to do it, all right? So there's no limitations to this business thing, all right? But one thing you have to do is take your business serious. Get in here with a plan, with a mindset that failure is not an option. This is going to change my life, and I'm going to be in control of my life to be able to control, you know, how this thing is going to turn out, all right? So take control of your business, y'all. YouTube, get a YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. All you literally doing is just expressing yourself. You showing the world who you are, okay? Under your terms, okay? You control all of this. So, you know, that's one thing I just want to put out there to y'all. Just stay focused. Just understand it's $1 billion business, and all you have to do is just keep grinding, and you can take that business to whatever level you want to take it to, okay? So at the end of the day, you're in control of your life, all right? And that's what it's all about, y'all. And definitely, I appreciate y'all continuing to help the channel grow, y'all. We're growing and growing and growing, all right? It's not going at a super high pace, but guess what? We're growing. And that's all it takes. You know, you can't compare yourself to nobody else, because like they say, comparison is the thief of joy, okay? Watching what everybody else doing will suck the life out of you, okay? Just get in there and do what you gotta do, and watch the amount of success that you get, all right? So if this is your first time to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Again, we appreciate y'all helping the channel grow. Make sure you're taking your business serious. Make sure you try and get to the next level, because I promise you, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it, all right? So I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all at the next one. Talk to you soon.